to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn bad. I gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me, might smoke bed in heaven. Got a whole agenda, can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto, learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them, this is my ship, I'ma jack it like Letterman, y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this so I keep the pedaling, started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit, I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah, said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah, I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch I step in it, yeah, and I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here, watch I touch down, pulling plans out the clutch, everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now, have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that, big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that, work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins, yeah, I did all that, had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah.
Hello everyone. Who we got? Stephen. We are already locked in. Locked in. Harry, hi Harry. Welcome. Good end to the week last week. Got the coffee going. And we're going to jump straight in because we are 50 minutes before the start and sometimes we can find some nice setups. Hope you've had a good weekend. Mine was full on being a dad, but it was really good. Good morning, Evan, Lim, Hassan. Good morning. Make sure you drop the like, guys, as you come in. Manifesting those likes. So true, Harry. And let's jump into TradingView because we're going to be busy today. Busy. There's a lot of news going on around the world, so we need to keep an eye on what's happening with sort of oil, gold, these things, DXY, how they're affecting the pairs we're trading. Yeah, we'll keep an eye. We'll have an eye on the news as well. We also have the new cool indicator. Raphael shared it with us, and that was awesome because now we can use that straight on the charts. And I've got it here hidden, but we can see today, no news. What about the euro? I'm guessing it's the same, but because I think I did click euro on there as well. Put that on. That is a lot of news, but let's go. Oh, it didn't save my settings. That's interesting. Let's just go with the big news. Today is do that. Save that as default. Okay. Then go here, go defaults, reset settings. That should do it. Nope. I've set the charts up already, guys, so we can see pound dollar is a little bit on a push back into equilibrium. We can see the euro dollar has a gap, which is quite interesting to see how we're going to open today. I'm not sure why it's not taking that. Let me see the settings here. Oh, this is... Close that. Monday. Jan 0. Not sure why it's doing that. And Thursday is Feb. So we've got 2 days, guys, for the DarwinX. What's up? Hello, Ali. Good morning, Master Biaster. I sent you one. Hi, Paul. Yeah, we're gonna see what's. Looks like we might be back. Let's see. Let's check on the stream. Are we back? Let's see. Good old barley blackout there. Let me see. If we're back, if someone can say, let us know in the chat that everything's working. That's a nice start to the week, isn't it? Let's refresh everything. We're back. Yes, 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 we're back. It's funny, right? Where is it? As soon as I saw, let's crash the market this week, says Ali. And the whole stream crashes. That was perfectly timed. Hi, Math. Hello. Good morning, John. All right. Hi, Cam. Right. I think we're back. But TradingView has decided not to load properly yet. Let's see. Just refresh this. Bum, bum. Always positive. All right, everything's working. Let's hope that barley electricity gets things sorted. I was just about to say that I do like where the pound dollar is currently sitting. I actually want to link these together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to link them by, they should be moving together. Not sure why not. Symbol, no, interval, crosshair, time and data range. That should move. Okay, it is. All right, so if I zoom, perfect. So we're going to go on to the 15-minute. There he is, Raphael. Good morning. Nice little push now, going towards equilibrium. Euro staying the same. Let's switch this onto DXY by the second. Right. As you know, guys, when you've got more than one screen, if you click once and you've got highlighted the box you want, it will change that. If you click twice, it will change both of them. Just a little tip there. Oh, thanks, Hi Math. That's so nice. Everyone, hello. Like the stream, share with your friends if possible. What a legend. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, so this will be interesting. I'm looking for the price to do a little bit of this early, in the early start. where is my, here they are, here they are, here they are. Give me a second, guys. That drop of electricity just shook me just a little bit. But we're looking for this. I would like to see something like that. I'm not short at the moment. I'm looking for longs, but I would like to get involved. I was this morning, I was so close to entering here. I was like, I like this position. How much would it be? 20 pips, so it hasn't done something crazy yet. Why do I like this position? If you throw in a fib on this, as we know, breaking the 23, that means high chance getting the 50s. Found the OTE levels. This is 70.764, and now it's pushing back into equilibrium. So we just need to keep an eye and analyze that again. The other thing I need to do is to download my fundamental analysis as well. I haven't looked at the fundamental data yet. The COD data. We're going to see that on PMT as well. But let me just load my Excel sheet as well, see what we're thinking fundamentally. But guys, something that we have to be aware of is news. Tensions in the world are increasing. So that, what does that mean for us? Like, look at this. Biden faces pressure to confront Iran after US troops killed. We know that USA normally reacts to kind of these things. What does that mean? Yeah, there's a couple of things that are coming out. Distances itself from US base attack as Biden urges attack. Then we had that thing about Brussels trying to boycott Hungary. So there's a little bit of noise there happening. So we just need to be aware. Potential spikes and things like that can happen. Give me a second to get my sheet up and going, and then we're going to be ready. So we're all ready for the open. There it is. How's everyone been? I know a lot of people had a good week. I know Ali got out of the position that he wanted to work out, so that was good news. Last week on Friday we had the first Vanguard, what we're calling it, I can't remember what I'm calling it out. I need to look on the Discord. But the catch up between, we're going to do like every Friday now is going to be an extra 2 to 3 hour session where the Vanguards are going to pop in. When I'm free, I'll pop in as well and discuss the week, the learnings, and a bit of accountability there if needed, and also a trusted place where we can talk all things outside of trading as well. It's not only trading that affects our trading entries. So give me a second. Excel fundamental. There it is. All right, I'm going to download that, and then we should be good to go. Good gym session this morning. Leg day. Oh, tough ones. Leg day is a tough one. Let me see if I can get involved here. I just want to see this. I wouldn't mind this. Let me just see the daily for a second on the pound dollar. We had a great trade on Friday. A super trade. On a 0.5 lot, we made $350, I think. Right, so let's see. Let's get rid of all the lines for a second. I'm going to do that by aligning them all into, apart from, sound like someone fell then. Right, so take all these, right click, create group. I always call these my scruffs. Hide them, and also I've still got my dailies in there. I need to throw this one. That's the daily, that's the equilibrium. I'm missing one. Let's get that out there. That should be the previous daily high. Perfect. All right, so let's hide that. Now, let's look at the pound dollar. We've got a big green bullish candle coming on the start of this. What happened there? Okay. That one. Delete this. Right, let's look at the bigger picture on the daily here. Consolidation, that's what we've been. It's consolidating with a squeeze though. Do you see what I mean? Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Molfirma Arts. Good morning. Right, let's see how we're doing on the likes. I'm going to manifest. I reckon we're at 20. Surely we've got 60 people in here. We must be at 20, right? I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to refresh the stream. And we are at 21. Look at that. Look at that. Manifestation works. Jesus Christ, that was big. Woo. Got it right. Right, so on the daily, guys, we're still between this swing here. This is the game that's happening right now. And now we've got a little bit of a squeeze. The highs are becoming lower. The lows are becoming higher. What does that mean? That means that we're waiting for quite a big move. We're anticipating quite a bit move coming up here, but we're creating lower lows there. We're also creating this, you can say equal highs, but this is squeezing. So it will be interesting to see what's going to happen here. We do have sell side below here. We do have fair value gaps here, and I'm going to add this one here. I know it's far away, but it's an interesting one because this got filled, equal lows here, pretty equal lows all around here. So this is the clean sell side liquidity right here. It's quite below though the previous daily low. So what we need to do is label this sell side liquidity. If I can click the right button. So this is sell side liquidity, quite far away from previous daily low. What about the top side? Top side, this is almost like creating lower lows, right? So the only area that I am interested in, we can see that we had big rejections here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All these 10 candles have had a rejection to go above this level. And why? Look at this, 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 8 is looming. So my interested area is around here. Does that make sense? That I can connect this to here, right? But I'm more interested what's going to happen right there. And I'm going to change that to make it a bit more accurate. To the 0. Okay, so that's going to be my buy side liquidity. Right, we've got the squeeze going on. We know that now. We can take these out so we don't have a messy chart. So that is interesting. This is interesting. Now, look at this. If I throw in my levels, boom. Look at that. Exactly in those two lines. And that was, I didn't plan this, I just turned them on. This sell side is exactly on a weekly Fibonacci retracement. So now we need to think, do we want to trade into these areas or we need to wait and react to these areas? But because pound dollar has been bouncing, if we wait, this might be weeks, right? Because we're talking about a range of 100 pips up, 130 pips. It's only been doing, what's this? Like 64 pips, max 70 pips. So we could wait for a few days to get a nice position. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm just reading the message there. Who's that? That's Anonymous KE. Intriguing name. Where's Ragnar? I'm being lazy. I need to set up Ragnar. Needs to happen. If FOMC doesn't change interest rates, we are going to take out those highs and continue higher because of the bonds. some fundamentals for you guys. Nice. I always like a little bit of insight. I recently found your content by chance, watched some of your videos and learned a lot. Thank you for the fruitful content. I appreciate that, more firmer. I really, really appreciate that. I know I'm helping people by doing this, so actually listening sometimes is nice to see that actually is someone on the other side of this content who's using it. I know obviously from the Vanguards, and I look at the progress on a daily basis. Like all the people that you've seen here, Rust has had a good week, or like Ali and all these guys. We touch base on a regular basis. Every Wednesdays we've got live Q&As, so you get to meet me, get to know each other a little bit better, and it's our little tribe. So we're back at equilibrium now. Equilibrium has been hit. So the question is, what? My cat is asking for food. Phoenix, do you want to say hi? Come. Do you want to say hi? He's kind of cleaning himself right now. Oh, he's coming. Don't ruin the camera. Okay, slowly. Come this way. Ready? Oh, with a little bit of assistance. That way. Oh, there he is. Right, Feeny. What's the bias for the day? Huh? Where are we going? Up or down? What's gonna say? What do you think? Fibonacci retracement going to be hit any moment. And Feeny, are you going short? He's purring. That's good news. You're going to give us a good luck trading today? Let's see what's happening. Oh, there he is. Do you want to say hi to how many people are watching you right now? Famous cat, famous trading cat. We've got 67 people, I think. Do you want to say hi? No? What do you think? 68 people. There you go. All right, you want to go down? I know you're here to see Phoenix, really. Not my bias in my trading. Oh. How to calm the nerves. Just get Phoenix. Hopefully not my Phoenix, but you can get an equal Phoenix. Someone else. Someone else is this Phoenix. All right, buddy, go on. And now I'm full of hairs. Right. Let's see where we are. We have... Yeah, we talked about the squeeze, so it'll be interesting to see how price reacts around these 1274 area. This is, obviously we're looking at the daily. If you drop that on the hour, round numbers have a big impact. And we can see that, we're gonna see that here. 1274, look at that, boom, reaction there. Fair value gap there, reacted down. Came back up, boom, reacted down. So all this is around 1274 here, look, 1274s. So this is interesting. Obviously, we saw the lower highs on the daily. So if I want to short this, and I don't want to wait for this, I do have a nice monthly level here which I can work with. I might wait for that. We do also have a bit of a retracement here. Let's have a look at what retracement that is. That retracement here is getting close now. It is... This is obviously on a 1 hour, so let's change that 1 hour fair value gap. That looks like it's in a good position in terms of fibs. Get the starting candle there, down there. We've obviously broken above the 23. Highly likely we're getting into this level here. If it holds below, breaks of structure down, then we could potentially hunt what? Hunt liquidity below here, but potentially hunt the monthly, which is 90 pips. That's a nice little play. However, because we're squeezing, this can go both directions, so we need to be quite wary of that 128 level. So we've got 128, it looks like it's similar to the top side there, about 50 pips to the top side. I would like this. Let's see, 128 is an actual level there. It's the black level. So I would like to see that. I wouldn't mind that. It would have to do an 80 pip move though to get there. So, decisions. You know me, I don't like trading in equilibrium, so we'll be waiting for that. New subscriber, who's that? ID Bar 02. Interesting name, welcome. So yeah, we're gonna see if we're gonna get anything like that. Let's look at the Aussie for a second. Where's the Aussie dollar? Aussie dollar, look at this consolidation. Like, I mean, that doesn't get any clearer than that, right? Throw in a Bollinger Band on that, it would just be bouncing up and down. Look, boom, 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 boom. Consistently about this areas. And the RSI is right in the middle there. So not much to do with this. You know I like retracements. So not much there. Let's get the indicators away. What about Euro? Euro was nice. I like this. I like this. We're going in to fill the gap now. And we are in a sort of downtrend here. We can see that from the top here to the bottom there. We're trading downwards. If this pushes up into this level here in a monthly, that might be a nice area. And we can trade that into, what's that, 40 pips, 43 pips there. I don't mind that. I just need to see if there's anything crazy fundamentally that we shouldn't be touching this. Anything else? Gold. Gold is spiking up. I bet that's from the news. Still though holding that pattern here. And we can see that there. Boom. Holding these levels. We'll see if it breaks the high. If it breaks the high and gets into the daily here, that might be an interesting area to look into. Let's put a little alert here on that high. You never know. You might get a nice little setup there. DXY has been interesting. It got close to closing this gap, didn't, and then pushed up. Now it's created a double low there. This is a nice area of liquidity. We're going to change that to sell side liquidity there. It's finding a level now. Tapped above the high, look at this, and now sold very close to the low, and now it's gone back into equilibrium. Tough to read this because we've got that gap below here. Tough. Full of hairs now, Phoenix. Yeah, that is tough. So we'll see. US oil, I can imagine that's been skyrocketing. We gapped up, pushed back down now on a weekly level there. But we're holding that, what's that, a daily? This daily fair value gap. I'm not touching gold, oil, any of the commodities right now because of the news. Anything that happens, guys, news comes out, let's say that a 4th soldier has been killed, these things will spike like crazy, absolutely crazy. And yes, pound dollar and dollar index can spike, but not to the levels that gold, oil, these things will go absolutely crazy if we have anything big like that. Also, if we have any news from the euro in terms of what's going to happen with Hungary. So that's another thing to be aware in this coming week. I just want to check on the news because the link that we've been using on the indicator is saying no news today, but I just want to double check if we're missing anything. Do a double test. 29th, yeah, doesn't look like anything there. Today, no news. Okay, that's working good. So what I want to do is go back. I'm just going to add the indicator here. Hopefully it saved it now. It's going to load all the news. I don't know why it's done that. I thought it saved it. January 0. I don't get this then first. That must be 30th. Yeah, that's tomorrow. So tomorrow's news. This is New York time, obviously. We've got big news, actually. Let's close all the little news. And let's put Aussie, pound, dollar, euro. Yeah, we've got big news. We've got it at 8:30, so that will be 1:30 UK time. We still got ATP in the morning of 8:15, so 15 minutes before that. Guys, this is going to be FOMC statements, unemployment claims, ISM manufacturing PMI on the first. Guys, super volatile week. Super volatile week when we get into, where's the calendar? When we get into 30th here, 31st, from tomorrow, guys, expect some big movements, or reactions more than movements. So let's see what we're going to find today. Pound dollar, 0.11, still holding there. Euro. My gut is telling me euro and pound dollar. These are the two things that we're going to be looking at. I'm going to put it a bit higher. I'm actually going to put them on a 2 screen, a 3 screen actually, because we need the dollar index on there as well. So we'll have this. We'll do, our main one is going to be pound dollar on the left. This bottom one we're going to keep on euro, and this top one we're going to go on DXY. And we don't want the news on there because there's no news at the moment. Let's put this a bit smaller. I want to uncouple them because I want to do different things with them. So let's take these off. Okay, so now we should be managing them individually. So I'm going to hide the news thing. We don't need it. We know there's not much going on today, which means we're very technically in terms of day. Just be careful though here's the reaction. Equal highs here. I think we're going to retest that. We're going to see. Just be careful, guys, on the news front today. I am anyway. I wouldn't use any big size this week. Dollar weakens, but some scenarios seen supportive markets. Right, let's see where we're going. Equilibrium, we've got 15 minutes till the open. I'm anticipating a bit of a push. I thought we're going to push into this area here, find the weekly and then deliver price down. I do think we're going to see this. Now, if we do get extreme bullishness, this is the area I'm going to be interested in because we've talked about the trend on the downside. We have to be wary though of the 128 push potentially to the upside. Now, if they're thinking that there's bullishness in the dollar index, that means that we can see some weakness on the pound dollar, as in strength, sorry, on the pound dollar. But all that's going to come in the next hour. But for now, I just need to look at my fundamental data for a second. Let me just open it. I need a new PC, man. That's going to be, after paying all the first class tickets to Europe, that's going to be my investment to me. Get a new setup, like a desktop where I don't have to worry with all this stuff. I just want it to work. Scores, let's go scores. Euro USD, okay, there's a little bit of a change on the euro. 135, that would give us, okay, we've got long bias. Double size. Fundamentally, that is. Nothing's popping out though, so remember, these guys can take months to play out, so don't use it for daily bias. It's just I like aligning myself with the fundamental news. This is COD data and loads of other things that I've talked about in the Vanguard's M2 supply. Hey Baba. Pound, where's the pound? Pound dollar. Pound dollar is looking like a short opportunity, but not a big one. Not much change there. So what I want to do now is go on my PMT, and I'm going to check if there's anything there, just because we're getting close to the open now, 15 minutes to the open. How are we doing on the likes, guys? Come on. Shall I manifest? What am I manifesting? I'm going to manifest. How long will we go? We had a crash, so we can't be too greedy. Let's manifest. Should we manifest 40? Let's see 40. I'm manifesting 40 likes. Let's see if it works. Manifestation has been working all the time. Don't be this time. It's not going to work. The one time. Let's see. I'm refreshing. Oh, this is the first time I manifested below. We're 36. How we're going to start the week. I'm interested to see what the retail people are currently positioning at as. We've done our morning analysis. We know what we're looking for. I still think we can get into this 1 hour. We're going to see, as long as we trade below it. So my fundamental sheet is saying for more short opportunity. But not crazy. Euro is a better setup for a long opportunity, which I can kind of see. Let's go in on PMT, and we're going to dig into a little bit more data on there. Let's look at euro dollar first, because that was a better setup. Actually, we've got it here. Pound dollar 2.85. Let's see. 2.85. Come on. One to 8 is coming up as a big level as well, which is kind of good because I had that as in, obviously it's gone for the round numbers, 1 to 8, 1 to 7, but 1 to 6. But a lot of the times you'll see, look, we're hitting these levels twice here. Retested, the highest it's been is 131 in June. We haven't got to those levels yet. The lowest we've been is 125s, 121s, and 12s. 118 back in Feb 2023. So that's interesting in terms of the structure. If we go on to the overview, a little bit of an increase in short interest on the retail is looking pretty neutral. I'm just going to jump on the news for a second. News are quite negative this morning, which kind of lines up with a little bit of the interest around shorting this. Go on the DXM. My only downside about this is I'll be aligning with the retail traders here. They do get it right sometimes, but 90% of the time they do get it wrong. Let's look at the COD data. That got released last Friday. What's the change? These are the net percentages. We have a net on the 23rd. That's the last one, 23rd. So we dropped to 3.9, 7.5. So there's a decrease in the net. Did a net 3 years. Let's have a look on the dealer side. So we've had 23rd, we've got no change on the long side, a slight increase on the short side, 9%, 2% increase on the short side. That's what's caused that drop into the net percentage there. Okay, -4 in the net. So we've seen we've gone from -8, -6, -1. This is the biggest drop since the last 2 quad data. Interesting. I want to see what's going on with the dollar. Pretty much the same scenario. But is there a decrease? There is a decrease in shorting opportunities there, as in positions. So that's interesting to see. Anything else I want from here? I want to see the euro dollar. So euro dollar, we've got a nice little indicator, kind of a bit stronger fundamentally for the long side. However, remember, we do have those news that can impact that massively. This is only based on fundamental news that's coming out from the macro news of the euro. So let's look at the overview for a second. I would like this to align with my sheet. It is slightly aligning. It's a bit bullish. I want to see people shorting this. The only side is DXM is also it's kind of like longing this, but not by big, so pretty even on this. Okay, seasonality. January generally is a red. We can see that here as well. But 3-2. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be looking for longs on the euro dollar. Let's make this a bit bigger. So if I want to go long on the euro dollar, I want to see the dollar index pushing lower, which is kind of holding at the moment above that level. So if we see a break below this, hunting the sell side here, that could be interesting. I want to align this with this, obviously. I do think we have potential to go lower. I mean, how much lower? That's the question. Where do we get our first entry? What's that? That's 70 pips. So I don't think we're going to be doing that. Well, it depends. This low level of this area, of this fair value gap in the gray zone here, we have been holding below the 50%, which normally is an indication that we're continuing lower. So that's a good thing. I don't mind this fib here. This is a daily fib. So if I switch this to a daily, this retracement is coming from that drop. From here, that drop here, back into the 76.4. So I don't mind that. You can see there it's been reacted twice, comes back down. My biggest attraction for the euro is this. So I would be very happy to take this. Start my trade here, that would be great. Yeah, that's the summary of the euro. So what alerts do I need to put in? I need to put some alerts. I definitely want an alert if it goes to what we got. Let's go on the 15-minute. Yeah, we definitely want to see a break below here. Tackle these here, fair value gaps. Nice, keep pushing. We're getting into 6 minutes now. Let's get our MT5 open. I won't mind an entry, even if it's before the previous. Nice little area here. Let's drop on the 1 hour. $76.4 aligns with that fair value gap, so that's a nice area to get involved. Don't know if it's going to give it to us though. So 0.5 is what I'm looking to enter on this. Why? Because we are discounted, but we're not at extreme yet. And if we throw on some RSIs on there, you see we're not at extreme levels yet. So I do want to get involved. This has been trending down though, so we have to be aware of that as well, that it might take some time to play out. Let's get rid of those indicators to keep it clean. Let's get these into a I'll take it out in a sec. I do like this early sell-off though, that's a nice sign. Get this one out. Four hour. You can see that there's a bigger fair value gap there. That's the low there. Let's see where that low looks like. The previous daily low is exactly on that order block there. Yeah, this is a nice. I like this. Let's go back on to see all of the pairs for the open, but I think this is what I'm going to be focusing on today. I don't want to get involved in a short position on the pound dollar as of yet. Until we actually break that gap on the dollar index. I find it hard. I know some dollar index can take up to 80 days to fill gaps, so it would be silly to overthink this, but for sure I don't want to align against it, especially when we've got equal lows here. This sell-off can go down, so pound can easily push up if this breaks below here and we start pushing. We have no news, remember, so this is a highly manipulated arena. I do like this. What is this? 1082s. I do like that. Come on, let's give us a little bit of a good price. Start pushing. I do like the setup though, in terms of, you know, this is, anyone who looks at this, they're like, short the hell out of it. So that's kind of good for me. Because you'll be like, hey, look, retracement into fair value gaps, fair value gap there, nice, pushing down. This can easily go and hunt these lows, and it might do. But a lot of the times you see an idea fail. As long as you can manage your trade, even if this crashes all the way down, you have to be able to manage your trade and get a better position for your trade to work out. So we need to be patient. I'm not willing to get in early, for sure. I don't think I'm going to get in early on this. I don't want to. I do like discounted areas, so at least if I'm wrong, I'm at discounted arena. So guys, if you like this analysis and you're learning stuff, make sure you like the channel, guys. That's the only thing you can do to help me as well. DarwinX wise, we are smashing it. Not as crazy as I make it sound. We are, where are we? Let's take a picture so we can see it. We are sitting at 244th position, which is, I found out, actually, Scruffy mentioned it yesterday on one of his videos. There's not only 5,000 traders. This is only the people that they're showing. So there's more than 40,000 people trading on DarwinX. So we're in the top 244 traders. That's good. And they're going to give us an allocation of another 25,000. That will take us to 50,500. Yes, I'm close to the 40s and 60,000s because if I return about 3%, I've still got 3 days. If it's an amazing opportunity that I can take let's say the euro dollar smashes down, right? Smashes down here, then I will be involved in DarwinX. If I don't see something so obvious, so extreme, I'm not going to test this unless people outperform me. If suddenly I'm going from 250 to let's say this goes down to like my rating. If I'm above 75, I'm going to get 25k allocation. If this starts going down to like 78, 77, then I might have to find a trade. But this month has been interesting. We went all the way to 166. Then we got a bit greedy. I wanted to get into the 100,000s, but this is for the long run, so we don't need to be too greedy. This will be my second allocation in a row. So make sure you like that if you do. Good morning, Constantinos. Hard short, pound dollar. Not financial advice. By the way, not financial advice. But I just want to let you know that I am short. So everyone should be short of this. I've missed some here. What have I missed? Are we on discounted zone in the EU? I believe so, yes. We are in equilibrium. We're trading below. We're not very discounted yet, so we need to hold our horses a little bit. Well, I do. What have we got here? Let's see. Shorts coming up, negative news. Wow, check 20 different things at once. I can barely check the charts. Well, look, when you open these things, right? I know exactly what I'm looking. I'm not looking at all this stuff. I'm just looking at the information that I want to see. And that would give me a quick snap on bias in terms of, you can see very easily quick stuff that I'm familiar to my eye. But I understand, like, I'm not going to spend hours and hours on this because I'm not trading this. I'm not taking positions for the next 6 months. I'm taking positions on for the day or even a few days. So I would call myself a trading manager, as you know. I like to trade, find opportunities in the day, and if I have to hold them for a couple of days, that's okay. My motto this year is build my accounts in a safe manner. So I don't want to be this person who can make, I do eventually, but not like by pushing. I don't want to be making like 30k a month and suddenly risking 40k or 50k. I want to be in the range of like 6,000-7,000 pushing up into the tens of thousands. That would make me really happy, and that would push my accounts happily high. But I'm not going to do it chasing the markets. I'm going to find good opportunities, make sure that my risk is managed, and slowly we're going to build up towards that potential that we have. Is any trade open? Nope, no trades open yet. I've got MT5 in the background here. I am waiting. I need to change that to my Fivers account. I've got the euro dollar and the pound dollar. Those are mainly the two things that I'm looking at. We had a great trade on the pound dollar. I don't know why it's not showing the exit there. We had a good, this entry here. Is it that one? It's missing some data there. Let's see, trade history. There it is. This one here, we closed all the way up there. We snapped a, what was that? 75 pip. And when we closed it, look, perfect closing. Don't be too greedy. I could have easily held for the highs, took my profit, and now it's retraced back. So as you are looking at this trade here, you would be like, oh, this is looking like a nice opportunity to long this. Look at this, 76.4 and pushing upwards. But we'll see what's going to happen. We might find that opportunity on the pound dollar. If I don't see something good here, on the pound dollar, I don't generally mind. This is my bread and butter, right? So I don't mind like getting bad positions on pound dollar. I can manage them out with my eyes closed. But I don't want to be. You see now, we see these lots and lots and lots and lots of dojis. You don't want to be in the other side of the doji when it's pushing the other way. That's just going to be an uncomfortable trade. So we just need to wait. It's either going to come down here or it's going to come up there, right? That's not going to be the move of the day. So then we can trade it the other side when it gets there. I don't want to guess which way it's going when it's at equilibrium. I hope you don't either. So yeah, nothing crazy this morning either. I had a look at the charts. I was like, not much to trade there. I did look an eye on that. I kept an eye on that when it happened, but it wasn't again in a position to trade that. So we just have to wait. Aussie dollar, how's it open? We've gone 7 minutes into the open now. You know that with no news, normally what happens, everyone looks at the charts and especially the retail people trying to see what's going to happen. Then they get a bit impatient and then they show their hand, right? So that's what happens. When there's no news, you get all these traders like, oh, I'm going to miss this trade. I'm going to miss this trade. And then they show their hand, or whoever is putting the big dollars, and let's say it comes down to here, and then the big money's like, that's not a bad trade there, nice little sell side there. We can easily make a few grand out of this. Push, up it goes for 20, 30 pips, and you made quite a good profit. But it all works when you're patient. So dollar index is holding about that black line. Nothing excites me at the moment within these three pairs. The one that excites me is a little bit the euro dollar, but it has to come lower. I'm not going to trade that there. So let's put some. Yeah, I'm not interested in this. I'm not getting involved here. 127s. I could potentially, because it is a nice retracement of the minimum level I'm going to enter this for a long opportunity is the 76.4, which is below 127s. So if we get down to 127s, then okay, give me an alert. I might want to look at the charts. And that's what I do. People say, oh my God, how many hours are you on the chart? I'm not, guys. I come in, I do this. It's taken us like 15 minutes or whatever, including the open, I'm saying. But there we go. So I've just put an alert there. I can close this now and go and do something else. The euro is something that I need to monitor for the next hour or two. Dollar index, not much going on here. Do I want to know some information? I do want to know if we break the highs, but not as much as I want to know if it breaks the previous daily high. So I'm going to put an alert there. If it goes up there, let me know. And now I can go and focus on this. I've got one chart. We started with how many pairs? 1, 2, 3. We discounted these because of the news. For 5 assets, we're looking into 1 now, but we haven't We're not looking at the others. We just think that this is a little bit cleaner. If I throw on the Bollinger Bands on there and the RSIs, we'll have a look on how that looks. You're still quite high up. You can even put an alert down here. Give me an alert when that's down there. Obviously it's going to be very obvious when it's going to be down here. But yeah, this is what is interesting me now. I can see why people want to short this, right? We're tapped into this. I can see that. I can see it. I can see the logic of shorting this, but I don't want to be involved. I'm not trying to predict price. I'm reacting to price. And that's a big lesson, guys. When you want to be consistent, predicting price, leave it to the algorithms and leave it to the big money players, right? They can move the markets. We can't move markets. So what can we do is see what the moves are, and we either take part of them when they're obvious, or we wait and take the reversals when they take their profits. Good morning, Murray. Waiting for a fair value gap on the pound dollar for silver bullet trade, preferably long. There is a nice breaker set up on the hour, but looking for 1 minute bullish fair value gap. Sounds like you know what you're doing. Good stuff. 1 hour fair value gap support on EU. Good morning, Martin. How are you, buddy? Let's have a great week. Let's have a better week than the news. Jesus, news is like... We just need to keep an eye refreshing the news in case something comes out this morning. Let's get on a couple. Don't know if I can open that. Would it let me? All good. Had a very, very busy weekend because my wife was sick. So I had to be with Leo 24/7 for 2 days. And I love it, but absolutely exhausted. Pile that with a 3 hour Iran denies involvement in drone strike. Okay. Who knows? Everyone is excited about the pound dollar. Let's see what you're talking about. I guess if you go down you can always get excited in the 5 minutes. Breaking the highs, coming back down, filling. We have to go. Yeah, obviously, like this looks like a breaker. Follow through. Might be right. We are in silver bullet territory. Where is my boy Toki? Ba-ba-da. There was a fair value gap there. Nope. It must be on the 3. Must be on the 2. As you can tell, guys, the more I'm involved in trading, the less I want to do this. And I love ICT, I love the concepts, but for me, trying to identify the breaker and also the 1 minute fair value gap, I find that very, very hard. And yes, I was good at it last year, very good. But I also got in drawdowns, big drawdowns. Yeah, I can see this, like how you can get involved in this. You are in discounted arena, but there's someone will argue that this has broken the lows here, coming in to fill fair value gaps, going lower. It's difficult. It's difficult. There was no entry for me here. No possible entry. From equilibrium going down on a range market. Very difficult for me. Leslie, good morning, Yanis. After this week, it's all clear on the news until March. Is it actually? Let's have a look. Let's look at the week. Thursday, Friday. Can we do future next week? PMI data on Monday, 5th of February. That will be interesting to see. Definitely an involvement on the USD pairs. I can do it this way. Core inflation rate on the 13th of Feb. Inflation rates, this is huge. This will move markets. UK inflation rates as well on Wednesday. Manufacturing, 50. There is a lot of news, guys. There is a lot of news. Consumer sentiment from Michigan, that is big as well. 16th of Feb. Depends what you deem big news. FOMC minutes on the 22nd. Yeah, I think the good thing about the Forex industry is that we get news pretty much every week. There will be some form of news. Let's look at the euro dollar. I see that. I see this pushing. That's nice. Come on. Give us a nice little setup here. I am liking what I'm seeing. Not yet. Not yet. GJ looks good, sir. I haven't got GJ on there. Paul, sometimes it's our bias to enter every single trade that makes us get manipulated. Yeah, this is 2024 Yanis, conscious day trader. Is anything aligned with what I like? Yes. Do I need to chase every silver bullet? No. Is it aligning with my overall thoughts and process of the market? Yes. Okay. Super. Is this push into an area where I'm interested? It is. Is it at a discounted area where I'm willing to take? Not yet. What does that mean? I need to lower my risk, right? Because this can push down. If I go on 0.5, but this crashes, I'll be very happy if I had gone 0.25, right? But then people will say, well, you won't be happy if that 0.5 goes all the way up there. But I don't really care, because the profits will eventually pay me. The biggest thing is, can I deal with what the market is offering me right now? And at this moment of time, it's not offering me an opportunity that I'm willing to take for a full lot size. So maybe I go half. Or let me see, because I think this is possible. That's only 10 pips. So I'm debating now, do I go 0.25 or 0.5? I think I can handle a 0.5 here. But if I think it's coming to this Fibonacci retracement on a daily, maybe I want to spread out my position, even my 0.5 lower, so a quarter of a position. So maybe 0.25 there, 0.25 there, that would be my half lot, and then another half lot below the previous daily low. That's how I'm thinking. The setup, like getting bogged down with the minutes, I know it's exciting. I know it's views. We can jump on a minute now and analyze that, and it will be really exciting, but I'm gonna do you more harm than good, right? And anyone who's doing 1 minute trading without having an idea, I've told you why I'm looking for longs. We've got fundamental news that are aligning with the long opportunity. We've got Fibonacci retracements that are now aligning with the long opportunity. Yes, everything looks like it's going down, but that's a good thing for me, because retail positions will be thinking, this is a sell-off. Where can I get involved? I'm too late. I do also like the fact that we've got a gap here, because gaps tend to come and get filled. So multiple things. Yes, this got filled, but it hasn't filled fully. I'm just going to add that there so we can see that. But I don't want to get a discounted arena. You might say, okay, this is only 3-4 pips. Yeah, 4 pips is not a lot, but if it's your worst position, you would like to get a discounted price as much as you can. So this is my minimum requirement to get involved in this trade, the 76.4. It is a nice fair value gap there. I do like that. That is my minimum requirement. It's not my best requirement. My best requirement would be this price coming down here. But I am willing to enter the market. It's like someone coming and saying, look, I'm selling this t-shirt for this price, 108. It could be 107 tomorrow. I'm like, okay, I'm willing to take 108 for today. What do you consider a displacement for a silver bullet? How many pips should be in the candle that initially fast push? Good question, interesting question. So it's all to do with the market structure. So like this, for instance, this displacement here, look at this. Look at this candle. Would you argue that this candle is the biggest candle of this arena? Yes, right? How big is this candle? It's 12 pips. So in the silver bullet, in terms of Forex, you're looking for a 15 pip move. Now that is a substantial move, and it has left behind a fair value gap. So anything above the range you would deem a substantial move. Let's go, for instance, here, if we zoom in a little bit. Is this a big displacement? Not really, because it's in the range and it looks like the range. But this is something, right? This is saying we're moving the markets. That is a displacement. Remember, we're only on the 15-minute. The higher up you go, the bigger the displacement weighs up. Because these are small candles, but then suddenly you get this one, you get this one. These are big displacements. Now, if you throw in the silver bullets and you see if it aligns with that area, then you can be like, okay, this is potentially the silver bullet position. We are breaking below. Go on the 15. Has it given 12 to 15 pips? If it's 15 pips and more, then you're good. And I hope this silver bullet works, because then it will potentially get to my areas that I'm interested in. But yeah, this is silver bullet sort of, if you look at this, throw this on, silver bullet time, displacement there, back into the arena to follow down. Yeah. Is it more than 12 pips? It is. Is it tradable? Yes. As long as you can manage that trade appropriately. Let's see what the PMT's got to say. In terms of strength, let's look at this. Actually, let's go on our Forex market milk. This is on a daily strength meter, FXCM. Aussie quite strong this morning, Euro the weakest, USD kind of weak, pound dollar falling, biggest gains, Aussie dollar, top losers. most volatile as of now, you can see the franc and the euro. So we do like volatility, so that's good that we're looking at the euro. Least volatile, euro dollar, 0.16, 0.22. If we look at pips, 17 pips, 28 pips. Yeah, so not a lot of movement as of now. But as we can see, the currencies, we can see, I'm interested to see what they give with premium, because I do like these snapshots. What do they give? Actionable short-term FX equity index trading, high impact economic event traded guys. Not much. These are kind of cool though. It's got a little bit of a cartoon theme, hasn't it? That cat. But I do like what they provide. Currency heat map. You can see there how we're looking on all time frames, but you can look at the daily, for instance. We're looking at the daily with the 4 hour and the 1 hour. This is a nice little, all green on New Zealand. That's interesting. Let's look at a sheet quickly. New Zealand USD, not much fundamentally. Let's go on PMT. It's holding. Potentially can come into this now. This is what we're looking to see in there, and hopefully there as a minimum, and there, that would be even better. What's the range on that? 15 pips. It's going to be one of those opens. It's got the feel to it. No news coming. Just going to be a grind. Pound dollar having another attempt for the previous daily high potentially. That would push things down. You're welcome, Andre. To clean this a little bit. Hey Omar, is this Italian Omar? Is this Omar from Vanguard? To start understanding really well your concept of repositioning combined with ICT concepts, is there a weekly Zoom call you recommend to start watching first? I would say watch the repositioning video. I go in detail of how I analyze repositioning. In there, I've given, one thing I've given is, because when someone starts with repositioning, it's almost like you know that you know when you join, have you watched The Matrix? You might be young for that, but if you've watched The Matrix, when you're in The Matrix, you don't really understand what's happening around you, right? So everyone says risk reward, right? Risk reward works. Yes, it does work for the 1% of the world. And if you have ICT, Hawkeye entries, then of course it works, because he can get the perfect entry, and if he gets it wrong, he's happy to take a stop. But if you're a bit human like all of us, then your entries are not going to be perfect. And that's where repositioning comes in. So I want to be close enough. It's like saying, on this side of the water, there's tuna. Go and fish for tuna. I'm not going to find the tuna like in the next 5 meters, but I know roughly the tuna is in this area. So I'm going to start repositioning in where the tuna lives, because they told me the information, but I don't know if it's going to be hooked. So I'm going to throw one of those hooks in this area. Then a few hours go by, and then you're like, well, I haven't caught any tuna. What do? I'm going to throw another hook. And that's what repositioning is. Now, if your second hook catches one of the tunas, you know that the tuna is in that area. So what you can do is reposition your first hook, bring it back, and now you've got one position, and you can trade. Well, you can fish with that one hook, start that trade there. Same with repositioning. It's like if you're trying to go long, and you see that slowly you've thrown a hook in there, and you didn't find any tuna, so that started pushing down. So if suddenly then you've realized that that hook is wrong, you can throw another hook at another level. If that catches, then your first hook needs to be taken out of the water. And the way you do that is you start repositioning. But obviously, if it is Omar, let me see. Yeah, it's me, I'm back. Now I've got time, don't have so much exams. Good. Jump on the Q&A live. Watch the repositioning videos. I think we have, let me check on the Vanguard. I've recorded, we're on the 25th video. Where is it? Right, so repositioning starts with week. One amazing video I would watch is the breakdown of repositioning with Ali question. That's video number 13, because that goes in detail, repositioning. The first repositioning video was number 9. So 9 is the first repositioning. Watch number 9. Watch number 10. Watch number 12. And then I would go and watch the breakdown with Ali. If you have questions on that, jump on the Wednesdays, and then we can discuss it. Where are we? The Euro is trying to do what we're talking about. Let's see. It has tapped into that area now, so hopefully we do get a little bit of a push after this fair value gap. Typical Monday before NFP, says Martin. Yeah, I agree. That 1 hour setup is usually a nice setup for long, as many traders are willing to long the heavily. And my experience is using QML is the price normally drops lower considering 4 hour bearish momentum. Which is that on the pound dollar you're talking about? like the fish pond analogy. Whatever it takes for someone to understand it, that's a good analogy. We've done the units, applying units. Now we've got the fish analogy. Four-hour price entered, fair value gap up, like making a lower high and moving lower to make lower low. Just saying. Yeah, Chris. Whatever you're seeing, if it fits into what you trade, you should definitely be getting involved in these. So my anticipation is another drop here after this filling this fair value gap here. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's just go quickly on full size on this. But I haven't seen anything to trade yet. So no live trades at the moment. The thing is, I hate not taking trades because this is how I make money. So the less trades I get, the less money I make. Had a slow January, December. It was about $1,800, but it was very safe. Very safe, not a lot of stress. Closing the month, so sometimes we can be a bit too greedy. I know there's going to be big months coming, right? Because the movement is going to be there. So you don't have to rush things. Here we go. That's the reaction now. Oh, he's looking at you. Okay. Yeah, hopefully. That's what I'm anticipating as well. You mean this here? Let's see what Chris is talking about. 4 hour. Yeah, jumped into that. That's where the gap is. It hasn't filled the gap yet. It could potentially push. I would like to get involved in this lower. Hopefully it would give it to us. At the moment it's doing a little bit of a doji situation there. Doji. Dad jokes are coming out, Jesus. Yeah, we'll see that. I had a good question yesterday. Someone asked me, would you recommend trading to your son? It's a very good question. Because obviously he's going to see me trade every day. He's going to be asking questions like, "Oh, Daddy, how do you make money? What's all these candles?" Trading is not for everyone, guys, right? You have to be the best of the best. If you're not the best of the best, you're not going to make money in trading. It's like saying, "Hey, I want to start playing basketball. Are you tall?" If you're not tall, you shouldn't be playing basketball. There's other sports you can do. So you have to identify if trading is for you. Not everyone. How many people we got here? 104. One of two of you is going to make money. It's just stats. Price broke Asia high, low in the session. Also, price can trade in both directions. Yeah, I agree. Like being able to sit out. Like I said, I'm not interested in this until we get lower. If we get lower, yes, I'm interested. How much I'm interested, that's down to my amazing analysis to manage the trade. And that's the key. When we see something that will get evolved, we don't just press button and buy, sell. And then we get super excited when we get 10, 15 pips. We don't get excited when we're doing this for a living. It's just the thing we do. That's what pays us. When we see value, we get in. When we don't see value, we stay out. There's more value in not being in a trade than taking a bad trade. So when you don't see the value, sit out. Wait for the value. And if you can't identify the value, that means that you need to spend more time analyzing for value. Because the value is here in these candles. It's obvious where the value is, right? But if you want to do this on a daily basis, when you're trying to identify values in here, you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught because the price is doing two things. It's either going up here or it's going down here. So if you're trying to find value in here and you don't get it right, you're going to get it wrong and you're going to get hit hard. Whereas if you identify value areas, right? Value areas and value areas, if you get it wrong, you can manage out of these big positions because you've got more value areas further down. That's trading, guys. Find the value, don't go full size, put yourself in a position where you can manage the trade because you are going to get it wrong. You're not going to have a 100% win rate, and then be able to get paid when you get it right. Ali, I don't like trading Mondays, but I see down to 126. This is, I think you're talking about pound, right? Yeah. So 126.60. That's the area where I've got an alert. Anything below 127, I kind of like it. Yeah, this is the move. It's still reacting from that. Yeah, I don't mind that idea. I can't trade it though. I don't want to deal with a position here. I don't like this position. We were at 0.011, now we've gone to 0.4, so we have dropped a bit. This is starting to play out. We said we want to see a dip in here. That's happened. We'll see if that gives us down towards this area here. Good old Mondays, eh? Good old Mondays. How are we doing on the likes? At least on a Monday we must get good likes, surely. Right? Doesn't get more entertaining than no news and no setups. Are we hitting 80s? Are we at 80 likes? Shall I manifest that? I'm going to close my eyes. I'm manifesting 80 likes. It's happening. I can see it. I can see the buttons. Ding, 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 ding. We're going up. I can see it. Where are we? It must be mid 60s, surely. Slow start to the week, but it's going to be a fast start to the likes. Gets worse and worse. Guys, if you're liking the stream and you're liking the analysis and you're finding value, that's the only way you can support me as well. Make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. Why not? Hopefully I maintain my first allocation. Where are you, Ali? Where are you on the Darwinia world? What position are you in? And whilst you're doing that, can you tell me my position after the open? Right, let's refresh. Hopefully above 60. Oh, it's 65. Okay. Some people don't love him that much. It's the end of the month, week. It's a terminus. NFP is coming, you know. You don't want to be stuck in a position all week when you've got NFP coming. God, NFP is the biggest mover in Forex, so we know that. Do you know what? There's one thing that's bigger than NFP. Do you know what it is? There's one thing that moves the NFP more. Hey, how do you manage your Fiverr account if you have to take multiple entries? Easy. The account is 250,000. It grew from, it's a bootcamp account. So 0.5, I can go into 10 lots, no issue. Need to get the breakout. Oh, so finish the trade. That's it, Murray. Sometimes we have to, you know, what we want, that market doesn't care. It will do what it does. But going back to Thiago, so yeah, I always have my accounts I want to keep my accounts healthy. So let's say if I've got 10K in profit, I add that 10K as a buffer, and then I can use my, I know on my account with the drawdown, daily drawdown, I can go into 7,500 drawdown. So that keeps me in a healthy way to manage the trade. I don't want to risk more than 2 grand, so that's plenty of room. But if you're talking about challenges, then it's a different story, because your challenge account is tiny. It's like 1,500 drawdown. So that's your account. So you have to manage it with like small size. I'm above 700 again after some drawdown, but hopefully maintain my first allocation. Your first allocation, see you, Marcel. Nice to see you jumping in. So your first allocation is safe, Ali. Wait, you've had an allocation? But I want to maintain my first allocation. So you've been allocated? So you have 25K? We need to celebrate that if it's happened. If not, I believe you have to be in the top 75 rating. So whatever that is. So look at I guess you can see what number it is in. But I think if you're in the 300s or 400s, then you're probably going to get allocated. Yeah, with this 245 now, I would definitely be allocated with 55,000 in total, because of my previous month. So now I'm running into my second month of my first allocation, and this will be my first month of my new allocation. So that would be 55,000. I do want to get it a bit higher, but only if something presents itself. We'll see. Maybe the NFP gives us super discounted arenas where we can manage it, not to risk more than. Be clever. What works for me is my main account that I trade. If I'm not 100% sure and I think I'm going to be more discounted, I just don't take the first position. I trade my normal position like I would, and then if it repositions my second one or third one, that's when I get into Darwin. So you've discounted your first position by 40 pips just by not entering your normal position. And that helps with managing the drawdown. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we close the hour. 10 minutes. Very, very slow. Stock market people must watch this and say, like, how do you even trade this for 20 pips? Where's the 1,000 pips per second? Holding that level there. Look at that, to the pip. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the key thing with the DarwinX, is not to get excited with the competition. Like, if you can return think of the percentage. If you can return above 2.5%, you're going to be in the top percentile of traders. But even this, Ali, like, is 40,000 traders in Darwinia. So being in the top 700, that's massive. If you just could clean up a little bit of the drawdowns, then it's just going to happen. Same with you, same with me. I find it hard because I want to hit those higher numbers. But it's going to happen slowly. I don't have to rush it. I'm still getting paid from my other accounts. So this can be a next year goal with Darwinia, is to be in that, top level allocations. And the allocations get a lot better when you jump into gold. So we just need to slowly progress. I was looking at gold. There's not a lot of people in there. And they're not doing very well, so which is weird. Look, there's a lot of quality in silver, but the people that go on to gold then suddenly risk more and they drop off, I guess. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, I think there will be a play today. There will be a play, not for a lot of pips. I think there's going to be a nice clean 20 pip move, unless there's big news coming out. Don't think anything's come out yet. Not much. Might be time to go and enjoy a good coffee, guys. That's what it is. Sometimes you just don't chase it. Don't chase it. Let's have a look at gold. Because I think, like I said, commodities are moving. And it's getting into that top level now. If we look at the daily. You see, this is the area where it kind of retracts every time, creating lower lows. We're at premium. It's not a bad position to be in, eh? It's kind of creating a flag now. I just can't get involved. I'm too scared of commodities right now. If it does get up here though, I will look at it. I definitely will look at it. Put my alert down here. Boom, boom. Clips. Hey bro, I think you need an editor. Let me guess, are you the editor? Boom, boom, boom. Yes, I am. Good man. And guys, if you want more after this, like thinking about editing, if you want to see my play or what I'm going to trade, go and follow me on Instagram, and you'll go here and put Conscious Day Trader, and then there we are. Press a follow. It's Conscious Day Trader. Let me copy that in there. and I show you stories on, I haven't put any story today, but you will see stories about me working out in Bali, showing you what's happening in Bali. So pretty fun stuff. So make sure you go and follow me on Instagram. There it is. Press the follow, and then you'll see some cool things and some reels that I put out every day, some tips, all the fun stuff. Here we go. Murray says, last chance for silver bullet trade. Need quick break of structure on the 1 minute time frame, then may buy. Trying to break the lows here. This is looking kind of good. 5 minutes to the close. Getting into this fair value gap now. We've tapped into it. I've got a feeling we're going here. Let's see. Just needs a little bit more push. A spike will be even better. It's not my best entry that I want to take, but it's the best I've seen today so far for me. What is it worth is the question. What is it worth? $108.3s. $108.35 is it? $108.300. Kiwi is flying. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I was looking at that on PMT. Yes, it's pushing higher. I thought this would push. We've got 2 minutes to close the hour. Let's look at the hourly. This is the hourly candle. If we don't close this, it's hit and miss if it's going back to the gap or if it's actually come to the top there. If we look at this hourly here, pretty closed it. Still got a little bit of a gap there. 68% retraced. Pound dollar. Sigma traders, on the euro dollar, we have a last fair value gap below the OT level. 15-minute caution about it. Yeah, I mean, if you're worried about 10 pips, then I would definitely be cautious. But if your trade involves more of I'm interested to get in here and manage this, this is like being fine-tuning now. But I see what you're saying. You're saying like, look at this, there's a 15-minute fair value gap down here. That would actually be a preferred entry for me. But I don't want to miss a move to the upside. So what do? I decrease size. And now at the close of the hour, we'll see what happens here. And I can get involved without a lot of stress. It's holding that, it's holding those lows. It's just broke below it. If this doesn't break like a big green candle early, I think we can potentially get our entry. One minute past 5 o'clock my time. What time is it? 9 o'clock UK time. And there you can see an active trade on repositioning, right? So this closed for break even, this for a little bit of a drawdown in the positive, break even, this paid. So you can get a bad entry, but if you manage it correctly, you're okay. Murray, no trade day for me. May have missed the short entry because my bias was long. Might be due to swing today. You know that sometimes it doesn't provide us the entries that we want, and that's okay. Like we did, the market doesn't owe us an entry. We just have to be patient to find the entries that we like to take. And if they're not there, we need to have the logical mind and to be sensible about not taking trades. Unless you want to sit in heat. SB, hello Yanis. Your thoughts on Aussie JPY? I haven't got it on my radar, SB. It would take a while to analyze that. But if more people interested in Aussie JPY, I can potentially put it on the watch list. The main things that I analyze mainly is euro dollar, pound dollar. There we go, we're breaking a little bit below there. Let's see. We're at 108.335. Want to see that 299 or 300. Now the question is, do we go half a lot on this or do we go 0.25? That 76 is dead on 300. That's cool. What's the difference in this? 7 pips. And it's about 20 pips to the low. Nice little push now. I want to see it touch the 76.4. .309s, 305s. 306. Not yet. Gonna split the trade there. I think we're going lower. I'm gonna take this on a 0.25. So I split my entry between 0.25 and my preferred, which will be 7 pips away. So I didn't want to miss that for a few pips. So I just entered on a quarter. And then what I'll do, I'll start looking for my second part of that trade. Let's see what the pound got on alert. There you go, 127s. I was focused on the euro dollar at the moment. Still pushing on the RSI. This will be my second. Well, I've split my position now. I didn't want to miss this trade, so I've just gone on a quarter to assess the situation. I still think we're pushing lower, but in case this is the low, so let's get rid of these indicators. First reaction. Sorry about that background noise. So now we've got our entry, we can build the idea, right? So we can do two things now. If this breaks the highs, and then we get a nice little fair value gap 2022, we can apply a second above if we're happy to take that trade higher. If we think this is going to be pushing down, then we can start looking at a retracement of this one here, 102, 108.226. But we need to see confirmations first. How are we doing on the likes? Have we got to 80 yet? Okay, let's see. We're gonna find out. Guys, if you want to see what happens in my second position, third position, or even one position if it goes to the sky, go and follow me on Instagram. And I will post what I do on there for the rest of the day. Bit of a slow Monday, but we got an entry. That's good news. I'm gonna get paid at least something for today. Hopefully a lot. We'll see. but I didn't want to take just half a lot. I've gone low risk, so we can manage this a lot easier. 0.25, 2.5 pounds dollars per pip. So we're going to see even this push here, that will give you 20 pips, so that'll be $50. Hopefully we get this, then that will become about $150. If we get the lows, then we're talking about a nice 40 pip move. That will be in potentially 2-3 positions in there. That will be a lot nicer, $300-400. So I do not post on Twitter that much. I post on Instagram for sure. So yeah, go and follow me there. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up the alerts, because I need to, let me just fix the microphone. I need an alert, so if we're getting to 200, a little bit above. If we're at 250, I want to know. So 250, there. So alert me if we're at 250, and that way, guys, I can, where is it? I can actually go and make dinner. I have to make dinner for the family. So we've got one position in. We're going to see how that plays out. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. If you've enjoyed this, we did find an entry. Finally, we were patient. So we're going to see how that works out. Also, it's a bit slow day today, so don't go too crazy. And what we're also going to look at is the impact it has on the dollar, DXY, how we're going to use that into us making this position even stronger, where we're going to reposition. I'm going to share that on Instagram. If you also want to join our Vanguard, did I put a link in? I think I've pinned the link. Let me just check. I think I've pinned the link. Let me just do that for you now. If you do want to join the best community, and you can trade with us and learn from each other, you can upgrade to the Discord. Every Wednesday we have live Q&A. You can come and meet me, ask me questions. And also we have Friday's reviews, and there's 25 videos in there about everything that I do. So if you do want to join us, click on the upgrade in there. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow, because tomorrow will be live day. And Wednesday I do video day. But tomorrow, same time, 7 o'clock UK time. And we're going to be live for 2 hours normally. Today we will overrun a bit. But generally we're going to try and do 2 hours every single day for the Open London. So have a good one, guys. Hope you trade and manage well. And I'll see you tomorrow.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn bad. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it in FT to get them in their hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention. So no, I can't miss that. Moving. MVP, I got the record. I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy. They gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming. Had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans. Partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice. I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, I can't take no time, think it's my year, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like let them in, y'all better not let them in. They gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain. The cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah. Said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah. I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch out step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch out touchdown, pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweating, tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my, been ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn bad. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweating, tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like let them in, y'all better not let them in. They gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain. The cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah. Said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah. I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch out step in it, yeah. And I